This is week 11, chapter 7, thinking. I'm sure you've been thinking for the first 10 weeks of the semester. This chapter just takes an intense look at the thinking process. We all have hundreds of thoughts every day. Sometimes we analyze them, sometimes we overanalyze them. But the goal of this chapter is to understand the different ways that you think and gain some personal control of your thinking. So I want you to look at Bloom's 6 levels of thinking and analyze how you might use those at different times in the day and during your life. Look at journal entries 15 and 16 to help you analyze how you use divergent and convergent thinking. Take advantage of the opportunity to analyze how your mind works. So I want to expand a little bit on brainstorming. Brainstorming is an excellent way to suspend judgment and that gets intertwined with you making decisions. It's used in a very deliberate way in the textbook, and that's a good way to use it. However, I think you can use brainstorming in life in general. So one thing you can do is just come up with different ideas and write them down. And the idea is to suspend judgment. So what suspend judgment means is you don't say yes or no, or you don't say this is a good idea or it's a bad idea. You just put it down and figure, well, this is possible, but you don't evaluate it. So that opens up your mind so that you can be a little bit more creative. So one of the things I do is I carry around this pen and some paper in my pocket, or sometimes I use my phone to record stuff. And then when I get home, I'll throw them in an idea file. And sometimes I pull those ideas out and annotate them. And sometimes it's good to have a file on specific things for brainstorming. So you might have a file on ideas for a major, ways you might go about picking a major, or scholarships. Or I might have a file on this class where I think about, okay, how can I say this differently? Or how can I get students to understand this differently? So, and you can pull those ideas out anytime and analyze them. So give it a try.